Welcome back to Less Cash More Mash. My name's Tom.
I don't know why I'm so excited because my name is Mike.
Yeah, and again, I let him pick it. So today we're cracking open a semi-new bottle of Leadslingers Napalm.
I did not know that this was a cinnamon friggin' whiskey.
Super fan of the channel, Steve, had brought this over. This has been here for a long time. Now, he brought this over.
Now I know why.
He is a fan of usually the flavors. And Leadslingers, well, I don't have a lot of info written down on it. This is 66 proof. When he comes over, I never remember to write the price down because, again, this is his bottle.
They get loopy before they start.
We usually have good ones before we start drinking this silly stuff.
I don't believe it. Look how much they sampled of this.
Yeah, no. So this one is the, what do they call that stuff? Fireball. But this is Leadslingers.
They must have put it in a container like this big.
This is Leadslingers' version of Fireball. So this is an Oklahoma company. I know his dad lives somewhere. That was a sad cork pop. Somewhere in the vicinity of this distillery. We did the blue line. We did Leadslingers originally. We actually, you can go back, we aged Leadslingers and turned it into a legitimate whiskey. It was actually really good. Better. Once it got aged with the little stick that we had. I'd like to do that again too. Like we're gonna have to get a kit.
It's not even a.
We're gonna have to get a kit one of these times, like a good one. But I've had this, and it's been months since we've had this. But so, what do you think on
it's not in the catch fire or Fireball cinnamon nose.
No. You get that Leadslinger corn whiskey smell.
Yeah.
There is Fireball in it, though.
No. Yeah. On the backside.
Yep.
Far away.
Fireball.
It's there. You get a cinnamon.
Fireball is thick and it coats well, and it does it. I mean, it's been around for a generation of time.
Not even a tweak.
He made me do it, folks. He made me do it.
No, it's been up there for
it has been.
I don't know why I keep saying let's just do another suck one though.
I didn't say that. I actually said let's do a good one, and he goes,
"We need to actually get."
And he said, "We did have a couple good ones lately," and I was like, "Yeah, we did."
Yesterday with the blind was a couple
two good ones.
So all right, let's try something different.
Let's get it in you. This is making my mouth water.
This is not.
No,
I almost want to know if I think I'd rather eat a bean. We'll see. Can't be as bad as bacon.
It's right there. It does give you that.
Actually, the taste is better than the nose.
You get the aftertaste of the young whiskey.
The taste is actually not bad. The taste is
his fucking taste buds are broken.
No, because it doesn't have. So to me, Fireball is like very, very thick and hangs on.
Yeah, which makes why people like it.
No, so why they would like this one though? It's a super easy drinker. It doesn't have that.
Did you taste the same shit I did?
Take
another sip.
I just did.
It's
got a wacky nose.
Bad. The nose is exactly what Leadslingers is, though. If you've never had the blue line or you've never had Leadslingers,
okay,
it is a young corn whiskey flavor. It tastes more moonshine than whiskey because I think they dip it in a barrel and they take it out. Like it's really young tasting whiskey.
3 years, I think.
So there's no way they put that in for 3 years. Oklahoma gets hot and cold. There's no way that's been a 3-year whiskey. But maybe, all right, I'll go with it. But the thing is, I will agree with you to one aspect. It's not heavy on the cinnamon. It's not heavy on the cinnamon. It's not thick and oily. It's very thin like.
Yep.
I'll give you those two. Yes, you are 100% correct.
What did I miss?
It's got that Leadslinger young corn whiskey aftertaste.
Not as bad as like the originals. But again, it's 66 proof too. Mm-hmm. And back to why they even made this. It is veteran owned. Mm-hmm. It came from the military boys, and they're trying to do something unique and special to them. And
Fireball is huge.
It's a product of the U.S., and they take a lot of pride in it, and I'll support them 100%. This is not going to be my first go-to.
No.
I don't like really, honestly, I don't really
like
in
their defense, they probably were like, how many people buy Fireball nips? They're everywhere.
They are everywhere.
They're on every street, everywhere. You walk around everywhere.
When you go to the lower end of our dispersed towns, because we're pretty spread out. We're not in a city per se. We're not in a city at all.
I was doing a 5-mile loop, and I could probably pick up 15
You could.
Fireball nips on the
There
side
is.
of the road.
They are
They're everywhere.
They
They're
are
everywhere. The thing is and we're not advocating this, but I mean, if you're drinking cinnamon whiskey, at least it smells like you had a hot ball or something if you get pulled over, as opposed to it's the
Because
theory
the police
that.
don't know that theory.
Well, I'm just saying, but that's you
But
know
you're
what I mean.
walking,
It's
so
not
you
like
can't get in trouble when you're walking.
It's not like you're smelling. They're not walking. They're throwing them things right out the window. But all I'm saying is it's not like you're smelling like the straight whiskey. It gives you that cinnamon, like you could throw a hot ball in your mouth. It's better than someone who got pulled over and said, "I'm just eating Tums, sir."
light cinnamon. Yeah, he's retroing back to a.
That's the funniest day of my life. But
That's
my God,
it worked.
It did work. I don't even know how. But anyways, we won't even get into that because thank you. But at least this does, like you could throw, like I have cinnamon mints in my car. You know what I'm saying? So I could literally throw a cinnamon mint in my arm.
I'm not gonna say
It's not horrible. The nose throws you off though.
The nose does.
It's so young.
Taste wise, I bet this is probably a huge college hit.
Mm-mm.
I bet it is. In their land, I bet it is. Because that's what, if they're used to just Leadslinger itself, and now they're gonna do Leadslinger with cinnamon.
That'll be interesting.
That's what they're used to drinking.
We might do it, maybe even tomorrow. We're gonna have to see. He brought up another Sunday on Fun Day. We have 3 different versions of cinnamon. So we might even do it tomorrow. Just let's see. We're gonna see. Do you actually like this one better than Fireball or the other knockoff?
I don't know.
Catch Fire?
I don't know if I said
that's what I'm saying. Well, no, you're saying. I think they would like the other one because if you're a college kid, especially if you're drinking Fireball, and nothing against anyone who likes Fireball, but people actually make drinks with that. It's a big hit. I don't want to say the viscosity, but I'm going to say that it has so much cinnamon flavor. That's what the people like about it. It's like drinking a hot ball. This is not. It's like drinking a hot ball that's been soaked in water. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very thinned out.
It is, but it's not hard to drink.
I won't disagree with you. It is super soft. It's 60.
I know you're going to bitch at me, but I think the girls would like that because it's just like, woo, we're by the fire.
But we only got like one girl viewer. You can't offend her. Like I look at the breakdown. We don't have a lot of female viewers. You always say that, but there's some girls that'll drink me under the table, so I don't ever refer back to them. My wife was one of them at one point. She don't drink anymore, but in her day, she'd do shots, and I'd be like, you know.
They've yet to leave a comment, but yeah, there's the girls at work do watch.
Oh well, with that, I'd be interested to see.
I think we're gonna be. If we were gonna, I don't know if we're doing a blind or whatever you're thinking, but I think we'd be able to pick this one out.
I agree because it's going to be
the weakest cinnamon flavor,
correct,
with the extra.
Let's put it this way.
Easy.
Let's put it this way. Steve loves Fireball. One of his favorite things. He goes to the Patriots game. He'll drink Fireball like before, like just when he's in the parking lot or whatever, along with whatever the stuff. He likes the flavor of Fireball. That had this much drank out of it, and he didn't go back at it. So that'll just tell you a normal not that he's a normal Fireball drinker because he's expanded his horizons, but in his day he didn't drink whiskey. So the only whiskey he did drink was Fireball, and it was usually at he's got season tickets, so he'd go to the Patriots game and he would do it. But this, he was like, nope, because it immediately brings you to that Leadslinger young whiskey.
It does bring you there, but tolerable.
I don't hate it, but I don't love that young. Did I like it better when we threw the stick in and left it in there for a month? Oh yeah, I did. Then it turned it into a legitimate bourbon.
You're not gonna do.
You can't do that to this one. It's a flavor. No. Maybe we'll do a Sunday on Fun Day. We don't. Nobody's left suggestions on what they want to see anyway. So, although I'm burping this back up, so I don't know how much I'm going to want to do this again tomorrow, but we're going to see what happens. But I don't hate all flavors. The cinnamon is probably the least. I'll drink this all day long over that bacon one we just recently did.
10 times.
Do you know what I'm saying? And there's other ones.
Because it doesn't have that lingering.
There's not a nasty.
Yeah, that
there is not a nasty.
Stuck on your tongue.
I can take the corn whiskey.
That's almost really why I don't mind this, because it's not that overpowering cinnamon.
Quite frankly, it's our 3rd bottle of Leadslingers, so maybe we're just getting used to the flavor of them, too. I mean, this might be a huge hit in that area, because they might... Well, once you get used to a flavor, right, it might be what you're looking for. So this is down home to them.
Like anything else, if your father drank Schlitz, then the first beer you're probably going to have is a Schlitz.
Right.
So with that, yes,
If you live right next
I
to
would
the
say
facility.
anyone in this area is probably prone to trying this first.
Their flavor. I will couple it up with what you said. I love what they stand for. I like the
100%.
blue line. I like everything. Everything. You know, any of
All
the
special
ex-military people that get into anything like this, they're always giving back to the community too, and they're doing this stuff. So I appreciate. Thank you for your service. Thank you for making this. I don't hate this.
I'm with you. Of the various Leadslingers we've had, this is.
You're actually going to say you like this one the best. The flavor does knock down, but he's actually answering the same thing that I'm saying. It has their flavor.
Correct.
The cinnamon actually counters their flavor.
Yes, and it's not a crazy whiskey. I mean, 66 proof, so it's not even.
No, well, I'm agreeing with you, but you're trying.
We're in a different way on the
we're
same
disagreeing
idea,
and agreeing at the same time.
Correct.
This does carry their taste.
It does.
That's the only thing. If you're not a fan of that taste, you're not going to be able to like this as a thing.
Well, I would say you're right. If you're used to drinking Fireball,
you're going to be like, what happened? Yeah. You know that's
a very minuscule cinnamon in here.
Yes,
to me.
Yes,
that the corn overpowers.
But if I'm standing watching a high school football game and it's 40 degrees out and I'm cold, would I kill this bottle? Yep.
He probably wouldn't even know you did.
It's an easy drink. That's the whole thing. It really is.
It's easier than all the blackberry that we used to do. Or Welderberry and everything else. But.
Yeah, that's the other. We never touched into brandies and stuff. You were the
Welderberry and blackberry.
Was it Elder or Welder?
Welder.
Welderberry. Yeah,
no, Elder.
It was Elderberry. Elderberry used to drink.
That's so long I haven't had it.
I only know because
that was
sneak it out of the fridge.
That was another one I'd have in the fridge. I come back and be like, where'd that go? I don't know.
That fridge had evaporation problems.
Dad must have drank it. Okay.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. There is our. I do like the Napalm reference to the Leadslingers Napalm.
Their whole operation, 100%. I love everything about it.
Yep.
And we don't know how much it was.
Sorry, we got to get better at that. It actually, my friends hasn't been over in quite some time. I gotta see what's going on with him anyways, but we'll have to, next time he brings a bottle, I'll have to write it right away because we get talking and chatting and drinking and stuff happens. So there you go. There is our Leadslingers Napalm. We'll throw this into a future Sunday fun day, maybe manana. We'll see what happens. And we'll
you have cinnamon on the brain.
Well, we already have it on the brain. We'll know. We should definitely be able to pick it up.
Yeah, I would think so.
That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.